Noah is fresh from working the Cavs game. I think John and I both watched the Cavs game and watched that win. It was a good win. They went down early and then came back. But for 30 seconds, I want to do a heat check on the Cavs. I think I know what all of our answers are going to be, but they've had some ups and downs. They haven't really looked themselves. They had that 4-game skid, of course, and we touched on it a little bit during our live show. But they also just haven't looked as dominant in a lot of the games post All-Star break. So from an eye test perspective and what you're seeing, I want to know, are you concerned? I think I know the answers, but Noah, why don't you kick us off with 30 seconds and tell me if the recent display by the Cavs is concerning you at all?
Yeah, I'll start my timer because this is going to be quick. No, I've never been concerned. I never had concern. A West Coast road trip happens. You lose sometimes when you're not used to your elements. They hadn't practiced in like 8 weeks or something, like Kenny Atkinson said. They're fine. They're going to be fine. We're going to be fine going into the playoffs. They're just ready, like we are, to go out there and play what is meaningful basketball again. Because right now, what we're watching is not meaningful basketball. The Cavs are going to lock up the 1 seed. And that's my 30-second take.
I like it. Interesting. I think they're going to lock up that seed as well. But Boston has been on a tear lately, and
Boston just lost tonight, man. Boston just lost 2
they
games.
Did,
is the magic number, man.
But they did win like 14 of 15, and they play nobody. That said, I think we're fine, and I do think we have it locked. John, give me your take. Are you buying or selling the Cavs here?
I'm still buying. My conclusion comes in the same as Noah's, but I get there with some different calculus. Yeah, I'd be nervous if they were still cooking like they were a month ago, because the big question is playoff collapse, and we haven't seen this team show that they can do anything in the playoffs. Now that they're not even doing that, no, I'm not panicked. I don't think they'll not secure the 1 seed, but the Hawks, the JB Bickerstaff Pistons, the Bucks, the Magic, they're all right there. Like you said, the Celtics won 14 out of the last 15. If you say to yourself, yeah, nothing to see here, let's just move on, I think it's a little bit optimistic, if you will.
Yeah, and Noah, you could throw the timer up with me because it won't be long. I agree with both of you. I'm still buying the Cavs. If anything, if there was any concern, it's their defensive rating and efficiency. They're currently ranked 8th in the NBA. Compare that to Oklahoma City, who's ranked 1st. But on the other side of the ball, the Cavs are ranked 1st in offense. I think defense are things they'll clamp down when it matters come playoff time. I'm not worried about this squad at all, and I think they're still the best in the team to be beat, honestly.
I do think Boston and Oklahoma City have separated in the last few weeks. I don't think over the whole body of work that's true. But if you look at what have you done for me lately, the Cavs have taken a quarter step back, just enough to say, like, Oklahoma City and Boston concern me, and we got to get there. But I'm not panicked, like I said. I'm just like, oh, I wish they weren't playing like this right now, but we'll be all right.
Listen, I've said it from the beginning. If we're going into a series with Boston, a 7-game series, that's not an easy win. And I don't just guarantee a Cavs victory in 7 or less. I don't think it's a given. There's a reason that they were champions and are champions, and trying to defend that. They can stretch you thin like crazy. I think that's where DeAndre Hunter will help us definitely come playoff time. But their ball movement and being able to knock down shots is nearly second to none. Do they scare me? No, but I think it's a toss-up if we're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals against one another.
Listen, this team has shown all season that they are something special. There's other teams, one other team in my mind, that has shown that there's something special, and that is the Oklahoma City Thunder. We have had 2, well, really 1, but 2 fun games against that team. If I'm the NBA, and I mean like the overarching NBA, the organization of the NBA, you know, the people who are trying to make money off of the sport of basketball.
Noah embodies the NBA now. The embodiment of the whole league.
I am the logo. I am the dribble man logo. That is the finals I want. Let's stop with this Lakers in Boston and the same story that we've done 1,400 different times. the most entertaining, the best on-court product they are going to get is if it's the Cavs and OKC in the finals, because I think it'll go the distance, and I think it'll be some entertaining basketball. I think this team is poised and ready. Will they make it there? You know, everybody has their hesitations. We are a Cleveland sports fan base, after all. This is a Cleveland sports show. Of course I have my hesitations. We always get bit in the butt. We're Cleveland, man.
Cleveland, yeah.
But if I would have to put my money on a team and confidence in a team making it and doing it, this is the most confident I have felt in a very long time. And I'm talking since like 2016, and before that, who knows? So
I love the optimism. Listen, fellas, I want to move on, but since you brought it up, Noah, and proved to us, you know, John and I always give you shit that anything existing before 2010 doesn't exist in your book. Since you brought it up, who is the NBA logo dribbling there?
it's Jerry West, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, all right, you got it. Yeah,
You did get it.
You scared me for a second because I thought that was just common sports knowledge, but anyway.